Hi everyone, Mr. McCarthy here with this week's video update for Monday, October 13th. I was sitting back and I was thinking about it. I don't think Fridays at 6 p.m. is probably the best time to send updates because I think everybody's kind of more looking forward to the weekend than what we did all week. So I think what I'm going to start doing from now on is doing Monday updates because I think that's just a much better way to get you kind of in the know and prepared for what's going on for the entire week, so you can better support your student for whatever they may need, what we're working on in the program. So anywho, so this week we're going to be working on carrying over from last week. This one's a big project for first levels. It's a 2-week project. It's actually career exploration. Just like when I was a kid, I told my dad I wanted to be an artist, and he was like, oh, what is that? How are you going to make money? Or even hiring? What kind of education do you need? So rather than just have your student come to you and say, I want to be a producer, I want to be a videographer, I want to be a video editor. So we're making them do a career exploration project, and what that entails is they take a personality and needs assessment. They take that information and apply it towards the career pathway they want to go into. And generally the career pathways are video, sound, music, graphic arts, web design, things like that. And then they have to research the job. What are the day-to-day skills and activities? What type of software, equipment do you have to travel? What skills do you need to have with people? So education, salary, is it a bright outlook of a job? Are they not hiring? So this is a really good way, not only for the student, but for you, the parent or guardian, to really kind of understand what's required for them and their next steps after graduation. And I think, this is a great project. Of course, none of them really like it, but I think it's important for them to know what they're getting themselves into and to prepare, professionally. So they're working on the presentation. They're going to pull information from the internet about all those different points. So, moving on from that, they're going to take all their content and they're going to learn how to do what's called make a storyboard. And storyboards have been, around forever. It's basically squares where they draw and write down, the points they want to cover along with what the illustration looks like of what they're filming or what content they're putting in. So they're learning how to storyboard as well as do research and content. They're going to pull video footage, and then they're going to do a voiceover. So they're going to use a handheld audio recorder and do an entire voiceover with some music about the career pathway and do a presentation on it. So, which would be great for you. So when the project's done, you can ask them, hey, I'd like to see your presentation on what it is that you want to do when you graduate, and it'll give you a really good idea in what's involved. So that's what the first levels are working on. It's due at the end of the week next Friday. Mr. Folk's students are working on camera angles. Now they're doing video production with the camera angles and the movements. So they're still continuing with that. They were doing script writing, and now they're putting the script to practice and actually filming the movements related to it. The last big thing, we had tours last week, and we had a lot of the students help out to talk to the kids. We had over 1,000 kids come to the school this week, 9th graders, from Upper Merion, Plymouth White Marsh, and Norristown. Just on Friday alone, on the 10th, Norristown, we had well over 600 kids come through the school. So we had our students set up stations, like a photo and a video and a sound station, and do some hands-on activities with the kids. And I got to say, I'm really proud. I had some first level, second and third levels all working together, demonstrating for the kids, and it was pretty awesome. So pat on the back for that. And really, that's kind of what I have for this week. I do have some other things coming up that I will be sharing with you soon. But that's it for now. So like I said, if you have any questions at all, just reply back to this text. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.